Hi, Ryan Mitchell back here on the second part of the five most important personal financial subjects in a nutshell, and that is taxes. As I said before, is there's nothing that is more constant than death and taxes. Well, it's debt and taxes in my life and world, and for most Canadians and North Americans. So taxes, you must do proper tax planning. The key thing here, folks, is and underline and score is in advance. Okay? You can't go with your shoebox or receipts at the end of the year for your tax preparer. It's not fair for them to then say, what can I do? The year is over. You must do your tax planning in advance and speak to them, normally in the summer or just before spring, early fall, and say, look, what can I do? What can I do for next year? What can I do for this year? Every time you make a financial decision, always think about the tax consequences. With a certain investments, just by thinking of the taxes, you can double your return. Again, double your return. This is whether or not it's in an RSP and it's tax-free or tax-free savings account. But if you do a GIC, it's taxed at the highest income level, okay, 100%. If you're investing in that same bank and something that's secure, as in one of their stocks, or more secure as one of the stocks can still be risky, then you get a 50% capital gains. That's a huge difference. So again, this is how you can double your money. Now remember, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. So in the end, after all the taxes, that is your net income. That is the game. It's the score. It's the score in life of what you're going to do is how you keep the money in the end. Use taxes to pay down debt. Again, always less debt. So any of these tax savings you do, pay down that bad debt. Get it out of the way. It makes a huge difference. Now, proactively learn to reduce your taxes. You can do this by actually restructuring your affairs to have a small business. If you are an employee, that's okay. That's great. Have a small business on the side. You can use massive tax deductions, incorporate your small business, and watch the tax savings come in. Now, one of the best things with this too is that the Income Tax Act is built for small businesses. As an employee, there's only a few deductions, but as a small business, there's hundreds and hundreds. We're meant to be an entrepreneurial society, so let's use it and do it. And you're talking to one of the biggest social capitalists and entrepreneurs right here. Use all the deductions possible. I try to write off everything as maximal as possible within the law by getting proactive tax advice at the beginning of the year. Now, also, folks, use this for all investments as well, personal investments and business as well. So remember, always minimize taxes, and that's one of the most 5 important personal financial subjects in a nutshell.